Finally, Aurora top lane. That's Crow, Aurora top
Right.
lane, and then matched by the Nasus. So that is a Poppy support for Dusk. Yeah, sorry Cam, I don't know why I don't know why I called you. Don't know why I referred to that as your champs. My bad.
So we have
Well,
a Tryndamere Rambo mid lane. So the top
Trim.
laners are gone mid lane.
Yeah, the top laners are going mid, and then we've got an Aurora in the top lane. Um, right. Okay. I do think potentially. I mean, maybe there's an angle to opt for something else. Now let me set up the interface really quick. Scoreboard. I did all this earlier, but doesn't save
Right.
unfortunately. Okay. Oh wait, objective
Oh,
timers would be helpful.
oh wait, everyone is moving into the top side.
So they are, yeah. One sec, I'll get out of your way in a second. Alright, there we go. Now we can take a look at this invade coming out here. Dabis walking in with the Blitzcrank hook. Georgie Rocks is standing in the tri-bush. Oh my god, the
Oh, he
hook doesn't
flashed out
connect!
of it.
Oh. Yeah, so we saw the flash. I thought, given the straight line, that was gonna be, that hook was still gonna connect, but just barely, not quite. Um,
Not
Lucky.
an Nautilus hook. Doesn't reach that far.
Yeah, it doesn't reach that far.
Mm.
Um, right, okay. Well, that makes things interesting. No flash in the top lane. Juno would have hit that hook. He's just too good at the game. Damn straight Juno would have hit that hook. I think Juno's actually known for his Blitzcrank, right? So, a lot of wars on the bot side there. In the river. Playing safe around the Jarvan. I mean, we're starting the Raptors. Not totally sure. Maybe he's looking for a 3 camp into the bot lane here. Davis walking up aggressively. The hook lands. Is that going to be a dead Zizzles? The Ignite comes out. He has no heal from Dusk, and the cleanse is there, but it's too late, and he falls to Time Gear. A very nicely placed hook from Davis, but not what you want to see for Chrono Break. Yeah, I think just a bit of disrespect on the PTA Ezreal. Dusk wasn't on the heal. I'm not sure it would have saved him though. I don't think it would have. The cleanse came out maybe a little bit late. I'm not sure. We'll see.
I'm still not sure Cleanse would have saved.
Yeah, not
Lost
certain.
earlier. But Ezreal in general has a lot of damage, especially if he hits all of those Qs in the early game.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that is no sums on Zizzles now in the bot lane versus the Blitzcrank. That is terrifying. Blitzcrank angling on the mid lane here already. Aurora was looking around, as Crow tends to do. Known for his little mid lane shenanigans as early as possible. I mean, Bilbul is not letting Rack do what he's done in the past. Not giving him just these free turret hits. Going forward aggressively here. The Ignite comes out. Oh, that is a dead Rack! It isn't a dead Rack!
Oh!
The potion comes through!
It's not.
But the flash forward from Bilbul, and that is a dead Trinity, but he's going to fall to the minions. Well, this is an interesting game. Something to note is the lack of TP for the Tryndamere. He actually, if you look right now, I'm just going to put us over there for a second. He's losing quite a bit of this wave. I mean, that is not a small deal. The XP differential is probably going to be pretty sizable. Yeah. Interesting. Not a boring game, at least. Bilbo's making sure it's interesting. We're seeing the pings there on the mid lane from the Jarvan. Is he going to angle for a gank? They don't know he's there. There's no wards in that top river, but that is a hefty wave, and the Rack does have E, but he's in! They're showing us bot lane right now. Let's see what's happening here. The damage coming out. Rack has no way out. Is he going to fall here? Cargilly follows the E with the flash, and that is dead Rack 96. The trade there in the bot lane amounted to very little. Zizzles is in not as bad of a position as I thought he'd be, to be honest. I guess The one thing about Ezreal Blitz is even if they get ahead, there's nothing that stops them. They still have to rely on this Blitzcrank hooks, you know?
Yeah.
I fucking hate this Rumble skin. I know all the pro players use it, but let's get a
Why do you
stack.
hate it?
Let's get a stack check. Ah, I just don't like the way it talks, man. You hear that fiery spirit of the Yordle Inferno? Like, don't you just want to? That's just not a nice sentence to listen to, is it? Top lane is going about how I expected. I didn't think Aurora would be able to poke Nasus out too hard. Could he be going for the Emax, or is he just full sending on the Q? Went 2 points into E, 2 points into Q. I imagine he's going even on them, which makes sense. Already has the Sheen. Never punished for losing that flash early game. Gilly mid lane again. I'm not sure they're going to be looking for much here. It's hard to dive.
But he's gonna take. No. He's looking bot side.
Yeah, looking
We
bot
have
side.
Mumut. Yeah.
Bit of a slow game now. They had their kills. There were the moments.
It's very even in gold still.
Yeah, extremely so. Oh, a hook lands. God, that damage. Not nothing. We do see Jarvan on the bot side, but there is that ward in the tri-bush for Havoc. Gonna be hard for Jarvan to get in here undetected. Borderline impossible. No sweeper on the Jarvan yet. Actually, no, does a sweeper, but hasn't used it. Maybe just did. We see a Mumu on the Rift, on the Void Grubs now. I mean, those just died. Nothing to trade back, really. We'll see if Cargilly angles on the Dragon. He's going to base. Well, that's a bit of a tempo loss there for Chrono Break. Losing the Grubs, not getting anything for it. Aurora's here in the mid lane, the ult comes out onto Bilbo. He is stuck in the ult, but there is Jarvan there to counter gank. The damage comes out onto Bilbo and he is going to die. The ignite comes out from Ragnar 6. He gets a level up. Is he going to survive? Aurora just about survives with his life, but the flash forward from Cargilly secures the kill onto Rack 96, and that was a 1-for-1. Oh.
Did he just live? Like he was supposed to die earlier because of the level up.
Yeah, absolutely. The level up really was a difference maker in that situation, and Nasus is getting a lot here on the top lane. The hook comes out onto Zizzles, but Dusk is there to peel him off. A lot of damage coming out onto Dabbis. Is he going to fall here? Not quite. Has to burn the flash. Amumu now angling in the bot lane, but there's not much to get. He's queuing over the wall to the dragon. I mean, it's not a bad timer. The bot lane for Chrono Break have to base here, but... And Cargilly is, I assume, just going to clear upwards. I mean, Amumu is just... Riftmark is just the objective king, no? Sneaking him left and right. Let's have a little look at this guy. Oh my god, look at him go! Our little mummy boy. There he is. The bane of UNL Season 11. Yeah, he just gets dragon. That's hilarious.
Yep.
I mean, what's great about this Ezreal lane is he's able to position like this, and there's not much they can do about it. I mean, Blitzcrank walking back bot lane, but has been angling for these plays on mid. Cargilly's setting up a little tent, got a campfire, cooking some marshmallows. The E forward from Vince. Are they going to land the hook? The hook comes out onto Dusk. There's no damage going to be there. The ignite comes out. The ult comes out from Dusk. With a flash on the spot, unfortunately. But you know what, guys? It happens sometimes. Oh, but is he going to trade back? Is he going to trade back? The ult comes out. The damage comes out. The flash and barrier have to come up from the Ezreal there. Just about makes it out with his life. Interesting. It's a closer bot lane than I anticipated, but it is falling to the side of Havoc at the moment. But the gold is still even. The objectives aren't. There's angles for Chrono Break here. They're behind, but not by much. Oh, almost a kill, and Amumu is there, maybe to finish the job. Is he going to burn the ult? I'm not sure he'll have to. A couple of bandage tosses later, and that's a dead dragon. They're angling on the mid lane here. Maybe for a dive, but that Tryndamere has ultimate. I wouldn't be so sure. Well, I mean, Chrono Breaker definitely slightly more behind than when I talked about it a second ago, but nothing unrecoverable. We have the smolder scaling, a ticking time bomb. Rumble's not useless either, and Jarvan's definitely strong in these late game team fights. Aurora's here to match the invade from Kargili, but I'm not sure they're going to get much for it. No.
He did smite it, so he got away with it.
Got away with it. I mean, both supports just both supports taking a little stroll around right now.
Trying him up the top side.
They're just having fun, you know. I mean, this guy's down here, but this guy's on grubs, so.
Yeah, and grubs is the next objective to spawn.
Yeah, it's also 6 grubs for the Tryndamere, which, even though Tryndamere is fairly behind right now, is not nothing. Let's take a look at this top lane situation here. We see Kargili, he might be looking for a steal onto one of these grubs. Definitely, I think it's worth his life to deny them the 6 grubs, but I'm not sure he's going to do anything. The Rumble ult goes out, but they're able to just position around it, and I think that's just 6 grubs over to Havoc. No contest. Dust coming up behind the Ezreal here. They know he has no summoner spells, but there's not much to get.
6 grubs with a Tryndamere. That's
Yeah, 6 grubs with a friggin' Tryndamere. The engage here from Riftmark, the Q connects, Dabbis is there with the knockup, and I'm assuming he's going to follow up with the Q as well, and that's just a... I mean, I didn't even see that happening, but that's just a dead Rumble. Oh no, Chrono Break. It's okay, we've got to keep our mental strong. You know what I've been proud of? Directed camera hasn't taken us top lane nearly as much as I thought it would this game.
Is that a good thing?
It is a good thing. I don't know if you know much about this, but it is a trend in UNL that we just see some of the biggest wet noodle trades in the top lane you can imagine. Just an Ornn and a Shen hitting each other with their 20 base attack attacks.
Classic noodle fighting.
Yeah, but this game, I mean, I say that, but right now we're getting a little spectacle of the riveting gameplay of Nasus versus a ranged champion.
Yeah, but if you look at the minimap, you can see that there's no one really else that is engaging in fight. So...
Yeah, of course. We say that, but Rack looking on Kargili here. The E is a very short one. The EQ comes out from Kargili. Is he caught out? He has the ultimate. The Ignite comes out from Crowd Consumer. Kargili, is he going to get away with his life? Rack has to... Oh, the Ravenous Hydra! Is he going to kill Judgy Rocks? Not quite, but oh my god, I can't believe Rack almost double killed there. Wow.
Still managed to trade.
Yeah, I mean...
Briefly, so...
Had to burn the flash and the ult, but that was also the ignite and the flash. The ignite from Rumble and the flash from Kargili. And he still traded 1-for-1. The Ravenous Hydra there really did it for him. Aurorok, maybe biting off a bit more they can chew, but there's a phase rush there. The phase rush, they want nothing to do with that Nasus. Just gonna run the fuck away. Dabbis looking for a Q. Doesn't quite connect, even though some people might say it should have. Riftmark collecting this mid wave. Alright, so analyze. The drag's coming up. I've got to say, it's hard to match Havoc's pressure right now. The Amumu ult is coming up any second, and that is a damning cooldown that Chrono Break definitely have to position around. Neither top laner has the TP, so it will be a 4v4, provided it just stays in the bot side of the map. They're not starting it right away. Kargili's here in the mid lane, Rack 96, Eve in again, no flash, no ult this time. Is he going to fall? He's auto-attacking, the Ravenous Hydra, the crits! Holy shit, that champion! Oh. I mean, wow.
How many crits was that? Is that legal?
Yeah, I'm not sure that's legal, and that is another 1-for-1. This time, Rack 96 burned nothing. And the drag goes over to Havoc. Oh, guys, it's not looking good. Havoc are really putting on a dominating performance right now, macro and micro. Riftbug, he wants that Grom. Zizzle's looking for it. The hook comes out, lands onto Dusk. Is Riftmark going to follow up with the Q? Yes, he is. Jarvan is there, though. The Ignite comes out from Dabbis and the flash ult from Riftmark. That is a dead Poppy, but are they going to be able to find more afterwards? The Zizzle's ult comes out. Okay, 1 for 1. Actually, I'd say that's pretty worth for Chrono Break. And Judgy Rock's TP down there looking on the Blitzcrank. I'm not sure if he's going to get him. We're looking at this right now. The EQ comes out, doesn't quite connect onto Vince, has to flash away. Billwall is looking for more, though. The E connects. Is the Q going to kill him to death? It is. There we go. That is a... Well, honestly, that's pretty damn bad for this, for Havoc. That was a...
Did manage to get out, though, somehow.
That's true. Blitzcrank did manage to get out. It was a 3 for 1 instead of a 4 for 1, but... Well, if you were to look at topside, you'd see something pretty interesting, which is to say, a man hitting turrets with 6 grubs. Once there's grubs as well. There's Krugs, sorry. Although, the Poppy's there with the flank.
Oh.
Not looking for it. Rumble's following up. The Wither comes out onto Rack 96. I'm just so terrified he's going to go 1 for 1 for the 3rd time in a 3v1. The Wither comes out again. Dusk ease them away, but the W does come out to cancel the Q. Sorry, the E, sorry. The Ignite comes out onto him and on the Judgy Rocks. Judgy Rocks pops the ult. Is he going to survive? Yes, he is, but Rack 96 is going to also get away with his life. And no one died there, surprisingly. Davis potentially called out here. Not quite. Oh, if there's anything I know about Vince Ezreal is that he wants to E in right here. The hook lands on the Kargili, a demon hook from Dabbis. Oh, that's a dead jungler. Let's see if Havoc can go forward here for the Dragon, for the Herald, sorry. The ult comes out bot lane onto the Zizzles. Is he going to die? I'm not sure. The blue team. Riftmark secures the Herald with the smite and Rack is here. The hook lands onto Grab Consumer. He's now in a 1v4 situation. He's going to die. Riftmark lands a Q onto Judgy Rocks in the backline. But the Judgy Rocks just bonks Dabbis in the head. But that's still a 3 for 1 and the Herald going over to Havoc. Yeah, it's tough, huh? It's tough. I'm not sure if Zizzles died. Let me get up the timeline for a second.
I mean, no, looking
No,
at
not quite. No,
he didn't. Considering that he's still alive right now, the spawn time shouldn't be that short.
Yeah.
But it's still looking a little bit dire.
It is. Oh, Kargili has found the man in the alleyway that you definitely don't want to meet. Rack not quite going to kill him. That's a lot of damage. Although all 5 members of Chrono Breaker looking for Rack here, he's going to E away. Kebab Consumer, the second E just about goes wide. Rack can be running away here, and he's going to survive. Dabbis here looking on Smolder in the mid lane. Ezreal not quite in range yet. I assume that was a Smolder E away. Just off the minimap. It's looking dire for Chrono Break, but do you know what we do have to consider is the fact that Smolder is a broken fucking champion, and I think there's a chance this game is winnable if we just let him scale. Do you know what we can do, guys? We can do the little UNL stack check we have every now and then. Nasus is sitting at a cool 260, and Smolder at I think a pretty nice 140 considering the lane he's been in. The Poppy ult is used. The Poppy ult is used, that's something you can say for sure. I assume that was a preventative measure in case the hook hit onto Zizzles, which it didn't quite.
Yeah, but both the Nasus and the Smolder is stacking pretty well.
Yeah, for sure. Aurora going onto Judgy Rocks in the top lane here. The Wither and the ult comes out. The flash onto the Aurora. Oh, but the Q goes onto Rack and not onto the Aurora, and that is a 1 for 0. Judgy Rocks was so confident he could get something there, but wasn't quite enough to get it done. The ult comes out from Rumble here. He's looking at them in the middle lane. The Q comes out. That is a lot of damage. He dodges the hook. The Ignite. Oh, that is a dead Blitzcrank. Really well played from Bilbul there. They might want to look on Ezreal here, but it is hard. Oh my god, almost died to a stray Q.
Well, there's a move on flank.
There is. Oh, the ult comes out. The TP coming out here from Aurora, I assume.
Cancelled Poppy ult.
Yeah, I think that was an Ezreal ult killing or Q killing Bilbul there. Aurora going forward just kills Poppy. Oh, the phase rush almost lets her get away, but the flash ult from Cargilly is damning. Man, Riftmark is putting on a clinic. Riftmark and Ezreal as well. The EQ comes out from Cargilly here, but the barrier is there to match it from Vince, and he gets completely one-shot. This Ezreal is looking dangerous, boys. He's looking dangerous. I feel like we've watched people walk towards a rack around 150 times this game. Oh, the flash Q from Dabis, and it is a kill. The Poppy ult not quite there in time to save him. Rack 96 getting engaged on by Judgerox. Doesn't have the ultimate yet, but it just came up. The Wither comes out. Judgerox walking under the turret range. The Q goes wide on him, but lands on Dusk in the backline. Ezreal is here to clean up damage, and that is a dead Poppy. The uppercut comes out from Blitzcrank to secure the kill. Judgerock's not going to fall, but they got nothing for it again. Aurora is there with the ultimate, and that is a dead Nasus, and it is just getting worse and worse. This gold lead has gone from 0 to 6,000 in the last 10 minutes. Objective bounties now come up for Chrono Break. 3 dragons have been taken by Havoc, as well as 6 grubs, and the Herald. Jesus Christ, they've gotten everything. A jungle masterpiece from Riftmark. They're angling on the Baron here.
Let's see.
The ults come out from Chrono Break. It's not going to be enough to deter them. They finish the Baron. The smite comes out from Riftmark. They're going to have to peel away here. Zizzles is looking forward, looking for some of those stacks, going forward with the E. Oh, Vince almost falls to the Nasus Q. The flash forward from Bill, the flash forward from Smolder gets him 2 kills. Riftmark goes in, pops the ult, but isn't able to kill and has to flash away. Judgerox is there, lands the Wither, but the Q comes out from Davis. That is a dead Nasus for naught. But still, I'd say, I mean, look at this though.
Tryndamere doing Tryndamere things.
Tryndamere doing Tryndamere things. Well, overall, I mean, the Baron went over to Havoc, but I will say a few kills from Smolder is exactly what they need right now. Let's get another little stack check. He must be nearing the 225 mark. We're sitting at a cool 192. Give it a few more minutes. That's going to be a demon right there. We'll see what happens. Audacious Bravery Shield. I fucking hate this skin. Let me give you a hug. Thanks, Amumu.
Yeah, not a lot of things happening right now. They're just defending.
Yeah, slow game. Chrono Break definitely don't want to be fighting until Smolder hits his... Oh, Judgerox, a hunting dog.
Oh,
The Wither comes out. The phase rush is there.
Wait. Okay.
What a funny little champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're just turtling the Baron here, clearing waves where they can, trying to stop Tryndamere from opening their base up. I mean, this Aurora is just unkillable. They're angling on Rack here. He's eat forward. Billwall just died. Rack pops the ulti. The EQ comes out from Jarvan, the ult. I mean, it's a 1-for-1, but the shutdown goes onto a Jarvan, and the Tryndamere opened the base up.
Yeah, there is really nothing that can stop a Tryndamere from opening a base.
No, there really isn't, huh?
Oh, the dragon is spawning. I see they can...
So it is. The soul for Havoc.
Hextech soul. Oh.
I think Judgerox is tilted, guys. I think he's tilted. I think this Aurora has phase rush ran away from him one too many times. He wanted that Q, even if it meant tanking 2 turret shots. Chrono Break trying to sort of pressure the dragon here. They have all 5 members around, whereas the Aurora and the Tryndamere are yet to arrive, but Ezreal's a really hard champ to walk into. Getting the zone control here is not easy to pull off. The Q comes off from Dabbit
Ooh.
onto the Jarvan, but I'm not sure that's who you want to be hooking. Ah, well, nothing comes out of it. Aurora, the TP behind the 4-man ultimate, going into 4 people, the flash forward, the 3-man Curse of the Sad Mummy. Oh my god, they're all falling. The damage is just immeasurable. Oh, it's a complete wipe. Even I didn't see the Aurora there. Holy shit, what a play. Just a complete ace. It all happened so fast.
Yeah, did not expect that Aurora flank.
No, I mean, I think that's just game, isn't it?
Yeah. With 6 grubs.
Oh, the poppy ult.
Very
I don't
but
think it's gonna matter. That's GG.
not enough.
Another win for Havoc, another loss for Chrono Break. Yeah, GG, well played.
GG.